And so I had this car that the Lord had provided some years before, 3 or 4 years before. And this car, I had had it for sale for a month. And it was a nice car. It was a few years old, but it was well kept, take care of my things. And no one was interested in my car, and I was really shocked. And so one morning, and it's like a Thursday, and we're leaving on Saturday, and I'm sitting in my living room reading my Bible, praying, and I'm reading, and I come into Romans 4, and I come to where it says, God who calls things that are not as though they were. And the Spirit of the Lord spoke to me and says, that's how I do it. And I'm not making this up. This was my response. Yes, I know, I teach that. That was the first thing that came to me. Yeah, got it, God. And then I realized, wait a minute, I just heard from God. And I'm not making this up either. I jumped up out of my chair and I said, I call this car sold today. Now, I could have done that out of my own flesh trying to make something work, but the Spirit quickened something to my spirit so that when I jumped up and said it, there was power in those words. Because a spiritual transaction had taken place. I had heard from God. Now, I don't have time for the whole story. But I'm not making any of this up. Within 2 hours, literally 2 hours of when I made that declaration, I was downtown. And a man saw the car, called me, long deal here, but banking, notarization, change of money, the whole thing, agreed to my price. Within 2 hours of that declaration, I was emptying my personal possessions into a plastic bag and handing him the keys. Because I heard God. And I thought, this is neat. When you hear God, good things happen.
I really like the spirit of the atmosphere right here. You feel like you could go through anything here.
Yes.
We believe that signing up and applying is the next step. So we're trusting and believing God that we're going to see His power manifest in our lives. So we're excited.
Yes.
We are super excited.
This is our honeymoon, actually.
We came to Campus Days on our honeymoon.
Yes.
We got married last Saturday.